Epic Easter Extravaganza, written by Switch Diablo, read by Switch Diablo. Spring has arrived to Ponyville, and Easter was just around the corner, with only a few days away from the holiday, and the whole town had put up decorations for the holiday. All the village and girls in town was so excited for the holiday, especially for the annual Easter egg hunt. This year, Starlight had been asked by Mare if she wanted to arrange it, and she had agreed to do it. One day, we were Fluttershy at Sugarcube Corner to get some cupcakes for her and Discord's tea party at her cottage. She was quite excited for the holiday since she was going to spend time with her friends that she always done. Hey Pinky, how's it going today? Oh, hey Fluttershy. It's going great. I just had a lot of customers for the holiday. Fluttershy smiled at Pinky. I can only imagine it. Maybe you can wait a little? I had to take care of the customers. There were at least 12 ponies in line, and Fluttershy wasn't in a big hurry, so she nodded and she walked around to look at some of the baked goods. After the line was gone, Fluttershy walked up to Pinky. So what can I get for you, Fluttershy? I was thinking of a dozen apple cupcakes, please. I will just pack them for you. I'm just looking for our friend's annual Easter picnic. Pinky looked at Fluttershy with a surprised look. Oh, about that, Fluttershy, I have some bad news. I'm going to my parents' farm this year to celebrate with my family. Oh, it's okay, I can understand, but I'm sure the others will miss you at it. You didn't know? Fluttershy looked at Pinky with a curious look. What do you mean, Pinky? Rarity's going with her family to Manhattan. Applejack's family are going to Appaloosa. Rainbow are going to Glassdale, and Twilight are going to Crystal Empire. Oh, I see. Well, I'm sure you all will have a good time. Pinky looked a little bit sad when she gave the box with the cupcakes to Pinky and the Fluttershy. Haven't your parents asked you to come with them to see them? No, they're thinking they're going to Trondheim with Sapphire to see some relatives. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure you and Discord spend the holiday together. I think maybe that can be possible. Fluttershy paid for the cupcakes and flew home, and on her way, she felt a little sad, but she always knows sometimes things can always come between. While at home, Fluttershy prepared the tea and cupcakes for Discord's arrival. An hour later, Discord arrived and both were sitting outside to enjoy the nice spring afternoon. Discord could notice something was off with Fluttershy. Fluttershy, dear, what's the matter? Fluttershy looked at Discord and tried to act as nothing was wrong, but he could see something was bothering her. It's just that my friends and I are going to spend the Easter picnic together this year. How come they wanted to do that? Fluttershy didn't ask and explained to him what Pinky had told her earlier. He listened and looked a little bit sad at him too. I'm so sorry to hear that, Fluttershy. If I had to tell you that I'm going to Camelot to spend time with Celestia for the Easter holiday, Fluttershy felt a little sad in her heart, but she just was happy that Discord is spending time with Celestia since they have been dating for about a year. I'm sure I can come up with something. Fluttershy and Discord enjoyed their tea party together. Later in the afternoon, Discord said goodbye and returned home. That evening, Fluttershy sat in her bed and was thinking of what she was going to do for Easter this year alone. Next day, we're Discord in town to see Twilight at her castle. Discord? What was bringing you here? Asked Spike. Hello, Spike. Is Twilight here? I need to talk to her. Yes, she is in the library. Follow me. Spike took the escort to the library where she was reading the morning newspaper and had some tea when she saw Discord walked in. Hey, Discord, what's bringing you here at this early noon? Hey, Twilight. I will need to talk to you about something. Take a seat and tell me what you need help with. Discord sat down and started to tell her about what he had on his mind about Fluttershy. After he finished, he looked at Twilight, who looked a little bit but had a sad face. I can see what you mean. Well, I had already made plans, but I think we can solve it. And I think I have an idea, but we need the others' help with it. We can go talk to Roberta now, said Discord. Alright, let me finish my tea and I'm gonna go see Rarity first. Can I come along, too, since I was going to spend time with her today? Said this Spike. Of course, Spike. They teleported to Rarity's shop, where she was surprised to see them, especially Discord. Hey, Rarity, can we come in? Of course, darling, come in. They walked in and sat down in the shop. What can I help you two with? It's kind of a long story, but I will tell you. Discord told Rarity everything, and Rarity sat and listened the whole time. I'm just sorry to hear that about Fluttershy, but maybe we could do something to help her. I had something in my mind as an idea, said Twilight. Let us hear it, Twilight, said Discord. How about we invite some other ponies that Fluttershy can spend time with? Darling, that's a great idea, but I don't know who to invite. How about invite Coco Mel, says Spike. Spike, darling, that's a good idea. I'm sure she would think she likes Fluttershy. That's good. I can write to her and ask her if you want to do it. I will do it right away, said Rarity after she asked. Thanks, Rarity. They thanked her and left, and they went to Chicken Corner where they told Pinky the whole story too. Well, I know my sister Marble is Trollingham, but I can ask her. If she wants to come over, I'm sure she will like it. Thanks, Pinky. We know you can count on you. They went to find Rainbow Dash. They looked everywhere but couldn't find her anywhere. They asked around in town if any pony had seen her. Luckily, they found Lyra, and she told them that she saw her outside town about 15 minutes earlier, so she still might be there. They thanked Lyra, and Discord teleported her, Twilight, and himself to the spot, and they looked around. At first, they couldn't see a rainbow anywhere, until Discord pointed out to a cloud, and Twilight looked up. She managed to see Rainbow just laying there on the cloud, relaxing. There she is. Rainbow, can you come down here for a moment? Asked Twilight. Rainbow was resting on the cloud, and she heard Twilight's voice and looked down. Yeah, I will be there in a second. She flew down to Twilight and Discord. What can I help you with? Well, we kinda need your help with something, and it's about Fluttershy. At first, Rainbow assumed the worst that had happened to her friend, but when both Twilight and Discord explained to her, she understood. Okay, I get it now. I think I can ask Vapor Trail, since she and Fluttershy have met a few times and get quite well along, so I think I can do that. Thanks, we appreciate it, said Twilight. Anytime, Twilight. Discord later teleported him and Twilight back to her castle, and they were felt happy to have taken care of that. I'm sure Fluttershy will be happy about the idea. I'm sure she will be happy, said Discord. It might take a day before Rarity and Pinky get an answer back, and Easter isn't in a few days, so it would give us some time. Discord nodded, and he agreed with Twilight. You can maybe take them to Fluttershy's cottage when they get here. That I can do, at least for her, said Discord. Discord went to Fluttershy's cottage afterwards and knocked on the door. Discord, what are you doing here? Hey, Fluttershy, I just wanted to drop by to see how my best friend are doing today. You can come in if you want to. I can make some tea. Thanks. That sounds a good idea. Discord walked into the couch, sat down, and decided not to mention to Fluttershy about the surprise, since it would only ruin it. Fluttershy walked in with some tea. I didn't expect you to show up here. I didn't have any other things to do, so I thought, why not drop by my friend's home to see what she's up to. You're always welcome here any time, Discord. Thanks, Fluttershy. You want some cookies? Yes, that would be nice, but I don't have any at home. No problem. I can make that happen, as you forgot. Discord snapped his fingers and a tray appeared with cookies and they started enjoying them. Discord told Fluttershy some jokes which made her laugh. Discord was happy to see her smile. What will you do for Easter? I don't have any plans since my friends will be out of town, family too. I might just be with my animal friends. I'm sure you will have a good time with them. I will believe you too. Later that afternoon, Fluttershy said goodbye to Discord and he went home to Chaosville. That evening, Fluttershy sat in her bed reading the Daring Do, and after she had read about 2 chapters, she thought it was time to get some sleep. I wondered what would happen for me at Easter, but Discord may be right, something will happen. Might prepare some Easter food for my animal friends that day, she said. The next day, Fluttershy was busy at her cottage to take care of her animal friends. After she fed them, she realized she was running low in some of the food and decided to go into Ponyville to get some more. In town, she walked to the market, where she ran into Applejack and Applebloom. Hey, Fluttershy, said Applebloom with a big smile. Hey, Applebloom, are you buying for the Easter? Yes, a little snacks and some animal food, said Applejack. Who will look after the animals when you're gone? Asked Fluttershy. Macintosh had chosen to stay behind to look after them, said Applebloom. That's good to hear. Buying some more animal food? Said Applejack. Yes, I ran out of it, and I had to get some more. Animals eat a lot, for sure, said Applebloom. That they do, said Fluttershy. We should head home soon, but it's always nice to see you, Fluttershy, said Applejack. Same here, AJ, and have a good happy Easter to you too. You too, Fluttershy, said Applebloom. The both Apple sisters left the market. Fluttershy got everything she needed and went back home again. At home, she didn't have any more chores, so she made some tea and sat outside and read some of her Daring Do book. Fluttershy was enjoying the rest of the day and having the nice spring day, while her friend Angel was playing with the other bunnies. After she had read 2 chapters, she went inside and left the book and decided to take a walk since it was a nice day. While she was walking, she listened to the birds singing while they were building the new nest. She was thinking what she would do this year for Easter now her friends had other plans already. But she thought that she would figure out something to do for Easter after she had been out of for a while. She returned back home again. Fluttershy thought making some pasta for dinner, and the rest of the evening she had a good time while eating with Angel, and before it got dark she had her animal friends' food. Fluttershy chose to read something to before going to bed, and she only read one chapter before getting tired. A few days later, the day before Easter, Fluttershy was in town to say goodbye to her friends and who were talking to at the train. I hope you all will have a good time with your families. We're still sorry we couldn't be with you this year, Fluttershy, said Twilight. It's okay, Twilight. I understand. Don't worry. We'll be sad to have next year. Hope we will have a good time, though. Anyways, darling, Fluttershy, darling, said Rarity. Thanks, Rarity. Fluttershy gave her friends a hug and she then left and she left. Discord was there as a disguise as a pony. He walked up to both Rarity and Twilight. Remember to teleport the guests to my castle after we leave. Don't worry, Twilight, I will take care of it. That's good, since they are waiting to get them. Marble might be a little bit scared at first, but she knows she will get her. Don't worry, Twilight. It will be fun just over here. You have nothing to worry, I got this. Thanks again, Discord. But we'll see you all when we get back. Have fun, you too. The train left and Discord returned back to his old self. He snapped his fingers and teleported to Trondheim to get Marble first, and he went to Wonderbolt Academy to get Vapor Trail, and he went to Manhattan. He took them to the castle where Spike was staying. He was going to look after the three mares until the next day. Sorry if the teleportation was a little different way for you all to get on one spot. It was for sure one different way, but there was no harm done, said Vapor Trail. I think it was two, at least Rarity told me about it, so I was kinda prepared for it. That's good to hear. Well, it's time for me to leave, but I will be back tomorrow around noon. Take care of that, Spike. I will do. Don't worry, Discord, said Spike. Spike took both Coco, Marble, and Vapor Trail to the guest rooms where they could stay for the holiday. He took care of them by preparing lunch for them. After they had their bags in their rooms, they went to the kitchen for lunch. While they were having their lunch, there was a knock on the door, and Spike wanted to see who could it be. Hey, Fluttershy, how can I help you? Hey, Spike, Twilight said I could drop by and return this book to her after I finished it. Oh yes, she told me about it, and thanks. How are you doing that you're home alone with Twilight away? I'm doing okay. I'm really not alone since Starlight is still in town, but she will be home a little bit later. Okay? Have a good day, Spike. The same to you, Fluttershy. Spike went back inside, and he was glad that Fluttershy didn't hear the others talking in the kitchen. Then the surprise would have been ruined. He later had a good time with Marble, Coco, and Vapor Trail with playing cards in the evening, but they all went to bed around 10 p.m. since this score was going to show up around noon. The next day, after breakfast, Spike talked to the mayors and they said that they were excited and hopeful Fluttershy will have a good time with them. At noon, it was a knock on the door and Spike opened. Hey, Spike, are the ladies ready to go? Yes, they are ready to go, said Spike. Good, I will take them to Fluttershy. She will be quite surprised for sure. That's absolutely they will, said Spike. Marble, Coco, and Vapor Trail walked to the door and Discord saw them and he got an idea. Before we leave, I have an idea since it's Easter. What did you have in mind? Discord asked Coco. Trust me, and just watch. Discord snapped his fingers and bunny ears appeared on the mirrors and they looked a bit surprised. Actually, this is kinda cute. I think it's fit perfectly since it's Easter. And you're right, Discord, said Vapor Trail. They're cute and works, said Marble. I think the air works good. Thought you would like the idea. And are you ready? Yes, we're ready, said Vapor Trail. See you later, Spike. Spike nodded and Discord snapped his fingers and teleported him and the mares to Francis' cottage. You three should hide behind those bushes so she couldn't see you. The mares nodded and quickly hid behind some bushes, and Discord walked up to the door and knocked. Discord? Discord? What are you doing here? I thought you were going to be with Celestia. Yes, but I just wanted to drop by and wish you Happy Easter. It's thoughtful of you. I appreciate it. Yes, and I have something for you. Discord snapped his fingers and a small basket of chocolate egg appeared. Thanks, Discord. I know you wanted to be with your friends, so I have a surprise for you. Close your eyes. Fluttershy was curious, but she closed her eyes and the mares walked up to Discord. You can open your eyes now. Fluttershy opened her eyes and she saw the three mares standing next to Discord. Happy Easter, Fluttershy, said Vapor. Vapor Trail? Marble? Coco? What are you three doing here? Well, Rarity told me a bunch of friends wouldn't be with you, so she invited me. Rainbow did invite me, and Pinky invited her sister, said Vapor. Is it true, Discord? Yes, my dear, it's all true. We were hurt to see you that your friends wouldn't have been able to be with you this year. So Twilight and I came up with this idea, and Happy Easter, Fluttershy. Fluttershy started to cry. She gave Discord a hug, and she was very thankful for it. Well, I think it's time for me to go, but before I go, I have one more thing. Discord snapped his fingers and a rolled up blanket with a basket filled with snacks appeared. Thought this could be useful for your Easter picnic. I will see you all later when I take them back to the castle. See you later, Fluttershy. See you later, Discord, and once again, thanks. And say hi to Celestia from me, will you? I will. See you soon. Discord snapped his fingers and teleported from the cottage. Fluttershy looked at her new guest with a smile. Since it is lunchtime, how will you get ready and go to the meadow for the picnic? Sounds like a great idea, said Vapor. Let me just to tell Angel I will be gone for a while. Fluttershy walked into the cottage and she talked to Angel and a few other animals inside to promise to behave while she is gone. When she left the cottage, Vapor gave her a pair of bunny ears and she put them on. She took them to the meadow and all of them were surprised of the view. This spot is amazing with a distant view, said Coco. I agree with you, Coco. It's just amazing, said Vapor. Said Marble. I come often here to feel myself or my friends to just relax or have a picnic. Fluttershy put down the blanket, they all sat down, and Fluttershy took out a chocolate cake, a few sandwiches, and a teapot with some sweet tea. They appeared to started enjoying the nice day at the meadows. Fluttershy actually felt happy to be able to have an Easter picnic, even if it wasn't with her oldest friends. This is nice. I appreciate that you three wanted to come over. Of course, we could since you're a friend, and we couldn't let you down after our other friends asked us. That's right, said Coco. You see, since you've been so kind to Rarity, it was the least I could do after all. You're my friend too. That's right, said Marble. Fluttershy smiled and felt that she wanted to cry, but she was just happy to have been able to have a picnic. After they finished these sandwiches, Fluttershy cut up some slices of the chocolate cake and gave a piece to each one. Discord really knows how to summon a good cake, said Coco. Yes, that's for sure. He knows which one will be good for a picnic. He often summons a chocolate cake or apple pie for our tea parties at Fluttershy. He has a good taste in baked goods, said Vapor. That he has for sure. He always asks what I like. He's a good friend to you, said Vapor. I'm really glad to have him as a friend, said Fluttershy. After they had finished the cake, they all sat down and just enjoyed the view from the spot. They had a good time. Vapor suddenly started singing, and soon Coco joined in and Fluttershy first. Marble was a little bit shy, but would she eventually join in the singing, and they had a good time. Later in the afternoon, as the sun was about to go down, they went back to the cottage. Discord was already there waiting. There you all are. Hope you had a good time. Yes, we really had a good time, and once again thank you, Discord. You are a true friend. It was nothing. I want to make my best friend smile again. Yes, but it's still a sweet idea, and we wouldn't have in mind to do it again. Am I right, girls? Said Vapor. Both Coco and Marble nodded and smiled at. They gave each other a hug, and Discord teleported them back to the castle, where he once again thanked them for helping his friend. They told him once again that they didn't mind it since they actually had a good time with her. A few days later, after the Easter holiday was over, Fluttershy, Twilight and her friends came back, and they thanked Coco, Marvel, and Vapor directly for the help they gave her. They gave them a hug. Even Fluttershy gave her friends a big hug for the surprise, and she said she had a good time with them. She wished to do it again soon. Fluttershy was really happy, appreciated what her friends did for her for Easter, since it truly meant so much to her. Fluttershy even kept in touch with Coco, Vapor Trail, and Marvel by letters, and they all become really good close friends. This is an Easter holiday that Fluttershy will remember for a very long time from now on. The end.